have it. You got your lineups here for tonight. Leading the stat category for the Westmen, names will be saying a bunch. Outside hitter, number 4, Daniel Thiessen. Averages over 4 kills a set, so heavy volume for old Daniel Thiessen. And number 9, Nigel Nielsen gets over 3 kills a set, so there's 2 big guns for them. And their libero, Darian Pitlick, gets over 3 digs a set, one of the conference leaders in that category. So expect to hear those names a pile. And of course, you know the big guy for the Bobcats, number 15. I always thought I was the best 15 in Bobcat history, but I got to take second seat to this guy now. Philip Lauder leads the way for the offensive attack for the Bobcats, along with Max Brook. And we see Jens Watt donning that off-color jersey. He's the libero tonight. He also is up there. He does swing for them, but tonight he's wearing that white jersey. So you got the Westman here in the road black with red trim. The Bobcats in their little blues with the white trim for tonight's action.
And we got Paxton Coop getting ready to serve here to start things off at the HLC, and that one's right into the mesh to start things off. Should also mention, PT, Daniel Thiessen recently got to 1,000 career kills. Had an opportunity to chat with him via FaceTime, so the quality's on 100%, but that's going to be coming up at the end of the second set, that interview with Daniel Thiessen. Mr. 1,000 for the Winnipeg Westmen.
Yeah, that's phenomenal.
Philip Lauder, Canada West Athlete of the Week, National Athlete of the Week as well. There's a big swing. Guess who it is? Been pumping his tires. Daniel Thiessen keeps on cranking out those kills.
You're pumping his tires. Looks like he has been pumping the weights there, that big lefty there. What is he? Let's tip in the tape at 6'5" out of Winnipeg in his 5th season. Looking to lead this Westman charge yet again.
So Thiessen serves. That was a curveball. It's just got a little too much oomph on it. And now to play it goes.
Well, Bobcats, again, as we know, will take points any which way they can get them. We got here Jake Fleming going back to serve for Bobcats, up 2-1 early on in this match.
Yeah, it's the snake. That big grizzly beard of the wily veteran, Jake Fleming. Serves up and away. There is an absolute heat-seeking missile by Nigel Nielsen. Moy.
Yeah, Nielsen himself, 6'4", out of St. Andrews. I believe he had a great high school career with the old Selkirk Royals. Here he's donning some bling there, so don't adjust your sets. That is his gear for tonight.
Nigel Nielsen, a couple of service errors right out of the chute here for the Winnipeg Westmen, and it's 3-2 for the Cats.
Yeah, this the guys' game here. If anything like this has been all season, it's swing hard or go home, and a lot of aces, but on the other side, a lot of errors as well. So I'll see if they can control the serve.
Here's Max Brook throwing it up to the heavens. Dug up by Pitlick. In the middle they go. A little one-on-one showdown. The big dog, bow, wow, wow, he wins it.
Yeah, Liam Christensen there, number 14. Played some high school ball here at Crocus Plains. That time he found the tape. Bobcats double their lead to 2.
It's the co-captain, Max Brook, shares that responsibility along with Jake Fleming. On the move and on the run are the Westmen. And they go one-on-one again. It's deja vu all over again. And Bryson Keck, the big guy.
Yeah, the big dog out of Gravelbourg, Saskatchewan. If you can find that on a map, all the power to you. Good block there, 6'8", 4th-year player. So
Brook preparing to serve again one more time. Hammers him right at Pitlick. They're going to go to Dornay. Little pinball action. Bobcats able to control it. Limitless Tom Friesen had the first swing. And there's a big time block. Well, that's a double it up brick wall. Joao Cunha, Bryson Keck, good gravy. What a start for the Cats at 6-2.
Yeah, Dornay had absolutely nowhere to go on that one. No more need to be said.
No, sir. And Brook again. Calmly, patiently throws it. Got it over to Pitlick. Flipping it back. Here is Daniel Thiessen again. Handcuffed Brook. Down to the floor it goes. You need to go to the well. You go to Daniel Thiessen.
Yeah, it looks like Brook wants that one back on. He was falling, deflected, then he'll go high, go low, hit him right in the breadbasket, and was unable to pick that one up.
Liam Christensen.
Well, Westmen are not putting on a good serving display here. think they've missed all their serves so far. Haven't made one.
7-3 BU. Hot start for the Cats. Trying to track down the Westmen. Winnipeg 2 points up on BU for top spot in that East Division right now. So this is a pivotal contest between the Prairie rivals. Joao Cunha.
Yeah, just didn't quite time that high moon ball there well enough, and just, well, I got enough paintbrush on it, but just couldn't find the court there.
And it's Matt Klisch. And Klisch serves it, hits the tape, and another error for Winnipeg.
Oh, I think that's 0 for 5. I mean, you can't get called out of rotation if the ball does not go over the net there, so maybe got Cunha off the schneid there, but we'll see if he can put the ball in here. Bobcats up by 4.
Now here's Joao Cunha, the Brazilian bulldozer. Got it over at Nigel Nielsen. In the middle they go, and there's Paxton Coop.
Yeah, Paxton Coop, first-year athlete out of Steinbach. Sabres run quite the program down there. Got a lot of success out of Steinbach. A lot of names graduating out of there and finding our home in the Can West.
Yeah, Paxton Coop had a good performance the last time that the Westmen rolled into town. Here's Tom Friesen. Westmen able to get a hand on it. Thiessen sends it back up and over. Into the middle they go for Philip Lauder climbing the step ladder. Westman able to control it and send it back over onto the Brandon side. Here is Max Brook getting delicate.
Well, with the Westman keying so heavily on Lauder, that middle blocker's got to stick with him or else Lauder will burn him. So right there, middle committed with Lauder. Open up a lane for Max Brook out of the back row to get a kill there. Even though he didn't hit it too hard, it's still effective.
Limitless Tom Friesen throws it up to the heavens, hammers it. Went at Darian Picklick. Nigel Nielsen. Ooh-wee.
Yeah, he carved that one inside the tackman, hit that blue paint, about a meter off the net. That's a big shot there from Nigel.
And Paxton Coop will get ready to serve here.
Going for Max Brook, it looks like.
Served it at Joao Cunha, over bump on it. Jens Watt got a piece of it. Jake goes to Max. No dice on that one. Trying the other side with Tom Friesen. Winnipeg got some hands on it. Nigel Nielsen again. Brooke Fleming back where it started from with Max Brook. Bang!
Yeah, see Max Brook coming all the way over from position 4 to position 2 to dig that tip. Fleming realized it and threw him in a little 31 inside ball. As we have a little issue here. Maybe it's blood on the leg. He's a little bandage. Get some time out to get that. But yeah, it looks like he needs some repairs from the shop there. Got some blood, but hey, got a good kill there.
Yeah, they're gonna call a timeout here.
Yeah, you get like a minute for medical timeouts or something like that. Like he's back in action now, he's all good to go. They're checking the court for blood as well.
Yeah, they're gonna straighten out the antenna, Mr. Broxma, Mr. Newton.
Little Highway 5 connection there.
Oh yes, I mean there's two good souls there. 10-6, Max Brook, all bandaged up, the man of steel, and there's Tom Friesen with the serve. You know, I think that was Philip Lauder. Boy, I tell you, I'm all over the place here so far.
Yeah, I got your glasses on backwards, I think, there, Cranston, but...
Well, you know, I don't know what to say. Daniel Thiessen serving. So Thiessen throws it up. Hit it at Electro. Fleming goes into the big dog. We got a whistle mid-swing. And head official Kevin Newton points in favor of the Bobcats on that play.
It looked like a net violation on Liam Christensen. Point to Bobcats.
So Fleming serves it at Nigel Nielsen. And quick on the trigger there is Matt Klisch.
Yeah, Max Brook there just bailed out a little too early on that one. A little overbumped there, but Klisch put her down.
You know, Bobcats got off to a really good start in this one. Now all of a sudden you See the Westmen creeping back into this thing, trying to grab the momentum, and I think we have another
blood, is it?
Another Bobcat banged up here a little bit. What is going on?
Oh, I'm not too sure. Is it someone's got to trim their nails there on the Bobcat side? Too many high fives? Is it, loose nail on the floor? Who knows? Look at the facilities on that one.
11-8. Blood, sweat, and tears coming out of the Bobcats here so far.
Yeah. Well, let's see, the Westmen just keep missing serves, so, Bobcats here, 4-point lead.
Yeah, that's been the one chink in the armor so far for Winnipeg's been that.
I see Kevin Newton wants to inspect what's going on there. Maybe check out who's doing the manicures for the Bobcats. Blood coming out. What is going on?
That is a very good question.
Nothing to really slow this match down, really delay it even longer.
It's already kind of takes the stuffing out of what's a highly anticipated match when we got to.
I mean, it's 8:43. Why not just? Who has to go to work tomorrow? Right? Push this one to midnight. Why not?
Well, I just won't sleep tonight. That's okay.
Oh yeah. Be dreaming of basketballs and volleyballs and sugar plum fairies. Eh?
Oh yeah, something like that. Yeah, just. Got to weather the storm here. Let's just hope that let's just hope it's just a real odd coincidence and that's it. And, there's nothing on the floor that's causing any problems. I have no idea what's going on.
Or voodoo dolls at home.
Yeah, you never know. And here goes a big serve, and Picklick picked it up, no problem. There, Liam Christensen, the cut shot, finds the floor.
Yeah, it's a big shot. Hey, high and deep scores. A lot of court back there, back meter of the that painted stained wood, so good shot there from Christensen.
And Liam's at the line now, serves it, and Jens Watt ducking out of harm's way. Yeah,
imagine that, eh? Another missed serve from these Westmen. I don't know, that might be double digits. It's getting up there. Be interested to see those stat line, and Coach McKay's not happy with that. You got to control that ball a little better.
Here's the big dog. And Keck serves it, and monkey see, monkey do.
Yeah. That one finds the bottom of the tape. Had no chance of going over. Oh, well. Yeah, that's the way it goes. That's what Klish can do here.
So Klish takes a big, deep breath and hammers it up and over. Square it, Jens Watt. Fleming readjusting on the swing and just putting her down. And Joao Cunha.
Cunha got a little Gorilla Tape on that hand there. Looked like it... taking a page of Quanny Locke, the fellow Brazilian there. It's a little sticky, but hey, it counts.
So Cunha throws it up to the heavens and absolutely hammers it into the net.
Well, Cunha's got a haircut since the last time I saw him play, but let's see if he can change any other part of his game there.
Yeah, he looks sharp. Eric Dornay serving. Acuna just got the fresh trim. Philip Louder climbing the step ladder, loves the view.
Yeah, he got up there. I thought that one was going to sail over him to Tom Friesen there, but he cut that off and just tipped her down to the ground.
And here's limitless Tom Friesen. And Friesen with that wide wingspan. Nigel Nielsen dug it up, and then Daniel Thiessen paced it down.
Yeah, crafty, fifth-year lefty. He gets up there, you're going to see so much of the court, skies to the roof. Easy kill there for Thiessen.
So Paxton Coop serves it, skimmed the top of the tape, carried on over. Max Brook had the reach for it. Diving at it was Paxton Coop to keep it alive. A swing out of the back row. Cunha, Fleming, here's Tom Friesen, bang, and picked up by Winnipeg. Their chance to deliver it, yes sir. I tell you what, Daniel Thiessen, a one-man wrecking crew here at 15-13.
Yeah, no disrespect to Max Brook, but one-on-one with Daniel Thiessen, I'd take Thiessen 9 times out of 10.
As Paxton Coop scouts the situation from long distance and delivers it at Jens Watt. Fleming, louder, bang. Oh man, Christensen, fingertips, indented on the ball after that one. Check it for fingerprints.
Well, that Bobcat lead has evaporated, much like the energy in this building here after all those blood timeouts. And Bobcats just need to scrape one together here to get that technical timeout.
Coop again. Fleming on the move and on the run. Goes to Brook, and Brook reaching for it. And now, all of a sudden, it is 15-15.
Well, we blinked, and look what happened here. Look at that. It was what, 12-8 for the Bobcats?
And Coop with the serve at Joao Cunha. Fleming went to Lauter. Out it goes. 16-15 technical timeout. It's Winnipeg with the lead. Well, you saw it right before O Canada. Really proud to announce our Football Legacy Scholarship winner. That went to Mr. Jens Watt. We had Gary Smith, Dave Bauman, Bobcat football alum, that helped establish that scholarship, and Electro Pleases Punch to receive that prestigious scholarship.
For a student athlete, how important are these types of awards, scholarships to earn and receive, knowing all the kind of pressure and things that you deal with on a day-to-day basis, trying to do well in school and also on the court as well?
I think it's extremely important. It's just a nice break. You don't have to put too much pressure on finding ways to pay for university. It's kind of just helped out through that, so it takes a lot of pressure off the financial side. You can just focus on your education and athletics.
All right, you know a little bit about the importance of alumni building, cultivating relationships, because your dad was here once upon a time as a hockey trainer and all with the Bobcats. How good does it do your heart to know that we see our football alumni creating an award to give back to where they once played?
I think it just takes a community to raise a Bobcat, and it's nice to know that Bobcat Nation is strong, so everyone who's gone through the program and knows what it takes to be successful, especially the football guys, to give back. It's just a very big honor to get this award.
What was your reaction to hearing you had won this?
It's just super meaningful and special and heartwarming to know that your actions don't go unseen. There's always someone who's looking and watching you, so I'm extremely grateful to receive this award.
And I guess on the other side of the coin, you know, a lot of this is because we're trying to do more things community initiative-wise. How important is that to keep doing those types of things, like these reunions we've had?
Yeah, I think it's great to continue the legacy of what people did before us, the rich history that comes with being a Bobcat. So I think that's great that the community here is just always rallied around the Bobcat program.
Well, now it's going to be 17-17 now. That's the Power Picture in Picture. You won't miss a single thing.
There's a few more gray hairs in the booth down there, but either way, yeah, 17-17. Bobcats kind of let this one slip away, but they're clawing their way back in and tied it up.
So Fleming serves it, and this misses everybody. Drops right smack dab in the middle. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall.
Yeah, a little Crisco on the court out there. A few little spin outs. I'll let Fred Flintstone on the court try to get that one.
So the Snake serves that one at Nigel Nielsen. Battle for it at the net. There's just gladiators going toe-to-toe there, 19-17.
Yeah, for some reason, of all the servers, the Westmen are having a lot of trouble here with Jake Fleming.
So timeout on the floor, 19-17 Cats, and here's the story as far as the Canada West standings are concerned. Winnipeg Westmen 8-6, Brandon University Bobcats 7-7, ditto for the Huskies, Bison 6-8. I mean, what a competitive East Division we've seen to this point in the year, and you know it's winding down in an awful hurry over in the Central Alberta Golden Bears 13-1. Calgary Dinos are 9-4 over in the West. The Trinity Western Spartans, perfection so far, 12-0 record. The leaders, the winners of these divisions will host playoff pods in the early part, first weekend of March.
Yeah, definitely a huge advantage if you can be first in your pod so that you can host and get an extra night in your bed and don't have to take on the road, and all depends where it is. You could be busing, you could be flying, you could be who knows, but good luck to all the teams as that part of the season's nearing.
So 1917, and Fleming serves it. Went at Dornay, and there's a hefty swing. The robotic arm of Nigel Nielsen.
Yeah, Bobcats trying to coax a point out of the Kevin Newton there, but that block did go out of bounds. See Nigel Nielsen going back here, see if he can make this serve.
So Nielsen leans into that one. Fleming goes to the big dog. On the move and on the run was Picklick to keep it alive. Electro sets it all up. Now Joao Cunha.
Cunha, he's a little bit taller. He is, let's see. Cunha says, what number is he? 6'8". Fish, 6'1". So that's 7-inch difference. Definitely worked in the favor of Cunha there. An easy kill for him.
2018. That's where we're at here in the opening set on Canada West TV, presented by Co-op. Kind of a odd type serve there from Max Brook. I'm not sure if he kind of slipped there, but you kind of saw an expression on his face. I kind of thought, oops, but it worked. I mean, the Bobcats get the point, and Zachary Thielman, number 3, checks in here for the University of Winnipeg at 21-19. The race to 25 is on. Brook leans into that one, and he didn't miss by much.
Yeah, that was by the smallest of margins, that ball just missed.
So Zach Thielman, let's go, hit the top of the tape, drops right on down, breaking the Bobcats' hearts.
No better feeling as a substitution coming in and doing exactly that. Getting some, and look, Coach Wilson has to call timeout.
21-20. Here's your U Sports Top 10 national rankings. Manitoba Bisons will be hosting the national championship this spring. Trinity Western, we just mentioned them as we looked at the Canada West standings as well. Spartans undefeated, so they're number 1 in the country. McMaster Marauders, Alberta Golden Bears, Montreal and Toronto, they round out the top 5. Further down, Queens, the Badgers, Laval Rouge Aor, the Lakers, and the UBC Thunderbirds rounds out the top 10 nationally. The University of Manitoba going to be the site of the national championship, and then in 2025, going to be our opportunity, PT.
Yeah, 3 short years, this place will be pumping. I mean, it was a great experience when the women hosted it back in 2016. Glad to be part of that on the crew here, calling the games, and who knows, maybe if my cards are right, I might be back doing the men's games.
Well, PT, if I'm still around, something doesn't happen to me, you'll be doing something. Now, I'll tell you what, who's doing something is Zachary Thielman. Good gravy. Subbed in here, back-to-back service aces for the young man.
Yeah, he's got his Greg Maddox glasses on, and he's dialing up some pinpoint accuracy serves out there.
Kind of reminds me of the wild thing, Ricky Vaughn. Another serve, and that was just out by a whisker or two.
Yeah, geez, that was close.
Wild thing, you make my heart sing. 22-21.
Yes, hey, I just saw that MLB's locked out, but this is the first year of the Cleveland Guardians playing in the MLB. There we go, look at that, changing their name up to Guardians this year. So Ricky Vaughn, that hat now is a thing of the past.
So what is the, oh, there you go.
Yeah. Wait, no, old volleyball can't play unless you have a ball.
Well, you know, but these ball rollers, just their first opportunity to do this, you know, and they've done a whale of a job, and Red Baron serves it up and over. Here is Thiessen. I tell you what, there's going to be an indentation in the floor. Daniel Thiessen is swinging his heart out.
Well, Grayson, pregame show, we said this one, unfortunately, will probably go 5, and this first set is any indication. I might have to pull out a sleeping bag here and just spend the night.
Too bad. And Klish right at Electro. Tom Friesen. Well, that was a heat-seeking missile. Leaves a vapor trail behind that at 23-22.
Yeah, big swing by the first-year athlete there, Winkler. Limitless, liking that. That's about the movie where that guy's limitless, right?
I'll tell you where it comes from after the first set.
All right, thanks, Grayson.
There's a method to the madness of it all. Joao Cunha serves it at Picklick. Here he goes again. Ironman Daniel Thiessen going to try the other side with Dornay.
Yeah, Dornay a little too far outside there. Not a great approach as Coach McKay seen enough.
So here it is, Limitless. So there's a professional wrestler.
Imagine that.
Named Limitless Keith Lee. You know, hotshot rookie. So I thought, you know what? We got a hotshot rookie in Tom Friesen. Why can't he be limitless?
Hey, I like it.
Limitless Tom Friesen. Another thing on the pro wrestling front, because we run out of graphics and also we've kind of we're digging down deep in the well here for content to talk about. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Stone Cold Steve Austin, the Texas Rattlesnake, rumored to be coming back to wrestle at WrestleMania for the first time in 19 years. Supposed to be facing Canada's own Kevin Owens. Also rumored Stone Cold against Goldberg at WrestleMania. So Austin hasn't wrestled 19 years in his home state of Texas, WrestleMania. Just wait till that glass shatters. Bum, 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 bum. Boom, bum, 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 bum.
I might have to tune in now. Oh, man, who didn't love Stone Cold Steve Austin?
Yep.
316.
Austin 316 says, I just kicked your butt. Here's Cunha with the serve, 24-22. Cats trying to draw first blood. They've literally drawn some blood. We know that much because Max Brook got all taped up. Jake Fleming, same thing, 24-23, and another timeout is called.
So did you see, speaking of wrestling, did you see that Bruce Boudreau? Someone asked him about his top five
I did see that.
wrestlers.
I did see that, and I was very impressed with his list.
Do you remember his list?
Well, Bret Hart was number one.
Yeah. Then it was that Owens character.
Kevin Owens, yeah.
Then it was some old guy. Powers? Jimmy Powers?
Jim Powers. John, I don't know, I never heard of him. Then he had The Rock and Stone Cold and all. Yeah, well, you know, pretty cool that Bruce Boudreau would have, you know, the excellence of execution. Bret the Hitman Hart is his number one wrestler. Oh, Bret was tremendous.
Your thoughts on the old Montreal screw job?
Oh, boy. Well,
do we have time for it?
No, we don't, because it's just, you know, too emotional for me to talk about. But you know what? Bret the Hitman Hart did supply us with an autograph for our Bobcat Burt Cup golf tournament. And I'd love to see him donate a championship belt. The Winged Eagle belt. Not that new one they got. I want the Winged Eagle from the 80s signed by the excellence of execution. Can the Bobcats execute? No, Westman saw that one coming. And able to keep it alive off the net was Philip Lauter. Here's Nigel Nielsen.
That one
24-24. Unbelievable.
Talk about a shot there. Sliced it, caught that thick white line, and look at this, 24-24.
And we've burned up every timeout. Nothing left. Just pour it all out on the court. Here it goes. Ooh, almost a collision between the Bobcat players. Tom Friesen diving at it. Tillman, now Nigel Nielsen off the hands. Brook controls it. Tom Friesen, can he be limitless? No. Dornay able to get a touch on it. Now back to Tillman again. Brook diving at it. Cunha avoiding running over Brook. Electro sends it up and over. Free ball for Winnipeg. Battle at the net. Out of play in the Winnipeg Westmen now lead 25-24.
Yeah, well, when things are going tough, they throw it there. Number 4, Thiessen. He's able to keep that ball alive there. Great digs on both sides, but as you see, just that little bit extra from the Westmen get them that point.
Eric Dornay getting ready to serve here. Critical.
Need a good pass to run the ball to Lauter.
Jake Fleming goes to Tom Friesen. Westman saw it coming. Gonna go back to Tillman, blocked, and it's the Westmen picking up the win in overtime, 26-24. The Westmen survive and win set number 1. Well, for a member of the Bobcats, he's a former All-Star MVP in the Manitoba College's ranks. He was coached by a former Bobcat. He's nicknamed the Coyote for a reason. Payson Workington. Let's have a look. Payson Workington knows he's playing on sacred ground.
Putting on that jersey is just, I don't know, something special for me just because it's been such a dream that I've wanted to do for a long time.
The third-year middle might not have the height at 6'4", but according to his teammates, it's irrelevant with his warrior-like mentality.
He plays a fire. He plays a lot bigger than he actually is. A lot of people would call him undersized, but you can tell as soon as he steps on the court, he's loaded with energy.
Workington's volleyball stock went through the roof as a member of the Assiniboine Community College Cougars. In 2020, he was named Player of the Year in the Manitoba College's Athletic Conference and was coached by former Bobcat star Joel Small.
It was pretty much within the first month that I had him on our team at ACC that I knew he had the kind of the skill set and the athleticism and the desire to make it to the next level. So it was pretty early on that I knew, his future wasn't just an MCAC All-Star. It was, hopefully a U-Sport All-Star.
Workington was dedicated to baseball and hockey growing up in Gladstone and didn't start playing competitive volleyball until grade 10. In his graduating year, he led the William Morton Warriors to their first ever 1A provincial title. The championship was held at Brandon University's Healthy Living Center, and Workington was honored as tournament MVP.
Oh yeah, definitely when we were playing in the finals in the main gym, I was like, this is where I want to be.
He followed in the footsteps of his older brother. Chase was a 4-year Bobcat and overcame enormous odds, returning to play with BU after being injured in a serious car accident.
Chase has just been such a rock for me just through going through that and showing me that you can overcome any obstacle, and it's just all mental, and then the family support around all of us. It was just incredible.
Yeah, I mean, the strength of a family really just shows there, and it really shows with Payson, and he comes out and he's a battler.
Workington has the skill set, and above all else, the will to rise up to make an impact.
Since I am a little bit smaller, I use that as a drive to just improve my game. I think that the will has just been to prove everyone wrong, that you don't always have to be tall to play middle, that you can be a shorter middle and still thrive.
So sorry if I've been getting my T's crossed up here. Daniel Thiessen's number 4, Zachary Thielman, number 3. I think I only maybe did it once, though.
Yeah, that's fine. But, I mean, Thielman came in, did 2 aces, and Thiessen is leading the team with 7 kills. So, I mean, a couple T's out there.
Exactly.
Buy a vowel,
there you go.
Spell everything.
And Thiessen, just got to 1,000 career kills. And we're going to have that interview with him coming up at the end of the second set. So Limitless Tom Friesen leans into that one. We're off and rolling again. 1-on-1 they go. And they're going to award that point to Winnipeg.
Yeah, that net was looking like a trampoline out there, bouncing up and down. Just want to know who was on it.
Nigel Nielsen preparing to serve.
Trying to figure out who was actually on the net here. Doesn't know. It's shaking it off. They can do a reserve. What's going on here?
That is a great question, Mr. Thompson. Let's see what happens here.
No, they probably just keep it the same. Yeah.
So Nigel Nielsen leans into that one, skims the top of the tape, and then over bumps. So right back to work on offense. Go the Winnipeg Westmen, Jake Fleming. And lurking in the weeds.
Dornay with a kind of big look of frustration there, and why not? I mean, he has 3 airs and 5 swings and no kills, so he might be feeling the pressure there a little bit to perform. So you got Louder back there. It's 2 kills. Actually, only 1 kill in the first set for him.
Louder. Bang, and it is gone.
Yeah, that's a 4th missed serve for the Bobcats tonight. Westman had 9 in that first set, and they still came out with a victory, so that's quite surprising.
Liam Christensen with the serve at Brook. Battle for it at the net. I'm going to point in favor of the Bobcats. And over that magic line, that top of the tape, PT.
Yeah, Coop got a little aggressive there. I mean, it's easy to... Coach is all right. Being aggressive, that's fine. As long as you're not being, like, I don't know, foolish with the way you go it. But he was going to make a play on the ball and point Bobcats.
So Fleming served it, bumped up. There's a big swing by Eric Dornay. Going to try the other side. And kept alive somehow, some way by the Bobcats. Tom Friesen sends it back up and over. So Winnipeg will try the other side, and Eric Dornay delivers.
Oh, yeah, he can finally breathe a big sigh of relief. Gets that all-important first kill of the match. And no better time when your team is tied and get the lead.
Matt Klisch, number 10 for Winnipeg, getting ready to serve here. And that one's gone.
Yeah, out the end. Yeah, again, that gives them 10 missed serves. See Coach McKay giving some instructions saying that's all right. And Westman like on the end line here to receive this Max Brook spin serve.
And Brook with the air himself.
Taking the air out of this building. Need to keep this ball in play. Give the fans something to cheer about here.
Hey, we're just getting started here. This is only the second set.
Yeah, and it's 9:07.
Served by Dornay. Tom Friesen. And the right slamming the door shut on him was Paxton Coop. I mentioned it the last time that the Westmen were here. He played his butt off. It's following a similar script here so far tonight as well. And Dornay with the serve, sails over the top of the melon of Jens Watt.
Might have been an inflate gate situation here. These balls seem to be jacked up and sailing on the team.
So the big dog going to be responsible for getting this one up and over, and he will. Nigel Nielsen is denied. Dead in his tracks. Joao Cunha, the Brazilian bulldozer.
Yeah, good seal in it there by Cunha. And the old saying, the harder you swing, the bigger you get blocked. And right there, Nielsen was not cheated. He chugged on that one, and Cunha just said, not tonight.
So 5-5 here in the second. Westman won the first in overtime. Running out of real estate are the Westmen. And they they fought tooth and nail to keep that ball alive, and it pays off for them. Wow.
Yeah, Friesen again. Like to have that one back. But what can you do? Let's get the next one.
Coop to serve. Fleming. Cunha. 6-6.
Yeah, just wins that battle at the net there. And yeah, 6-6. Back to that Mario Lemieux here. Cunha's a favor in that little ankle there. A little tight play there. Might have landed on someone on the Westman side.
And Joao Cunha sent it up and over. In the middle they went. Liam Christensen cashes it in.
Yeah, it didn't have to be hard driven there. It was just nice and quick, and he just sliced it right down right into the campfire. Great kill there by Christensen.
Now Daniel Thiessen to serve. Seven. This serve.
Needs a little AED on this broadcast here. Needs something to get excited about. A little shock of reality here, a little life. Got to talk about wrestling again or something. Get the juices flowing.
We're ready to roll here. Limitless Tom Friesen throws it up. And Joe's at the net. Max Brook was there.
All right. Sidney Crosby score here.
8-7. The youngster Tom Friesen to serve. And Tom Friesen throws it up to the heavens. On offense go the Westmen. Daniel Thiessen cashes in another.
Yeah, he had like a meter of court to work there between the blocker, Max Brook and the line there, the pin, and Made the Bobcats pay on that one.
Yeah, with some serious spring in his step, Mr. 1,000 career kills. Nigel Nielsen reached way down into the pit of his stomach for that one, and here comes another one. Whoa, baby.
Yeah, good swing there by Nielsen. He kind of fell awkwardly afterwards. Might have landed on Christensen there in the middle, kind of banged his knees, but regardless, he's back there looking to serve here at up 1.
Nielsen again, but that one is going to go too far on him. I don't know, this one has got the feeling that this could go 5 again as well.
Oh, it is. It is going to go 5. No doubt about it.
Philip Lauder, your Canada West and National Athlete of the Week. How about that? There's Thiessen. He's just automatic.
Yeah, he might have 1,100 kills by this end of this night here. Jeez Louise. He's finding that floor at ease out there.
Well, Coach Grant Wilson mentioned it in our pregame show that they've always had a tough time stopping Daniel Thiessen. And Brooke just willed it right down.
Again, we've seen a lot of huge swings from both sides, and then we've also seen them cool it way down and just sprinkle it over the net. And okay, on the score sheet doesn't say hard or cute or fast or nice or sweet, whatever. It just says kill.
So the Snake serves that one. And Jake Fleming lurking in the weeds here. The wily veteran with a really critical service ace to make it 11-10 BU.
Looks like he's living in the weeds too with that beard he's sporting there.
Yeah, he's a menacing presence with that beard. There's no two ways about it. That one went way up there. Flipping it back, it's going to be Thielman again. But this time Brandon somehow, some way, able to stop him from scoring. There's a whistle, and it's going to be a BU point.
Nice. Well, Bobcats, again, got to keep the pressure on him with a good serve. Fleming, Mr. Consistent back there. Nice float serve in. Got Keck and Cunha and Brooks, so got a pretty good size block up there.
So Fleming. That's sideline and out.
Spoke too soon there, Creaston. Spoke too soon.
Matt Klisch. So Klisch leans into that one. Brooke able to keep it alive, keep it from hitting the canvas. On the move and on the run are the Winnipeg Westmen. It was Picklick that tracked it down. Bumped up by Electro. Fleming runs the offense to Drow Cunha. Well, diving at it again was Picklick. He's all over the place and blocked and put down. It's Brooke. Kick. Bobcat brick wall.
Yeah, that was quite the forceful block there. Huge block. Bobcats needed that one. We inject a little life here into the HLC.
I think it's starting to bubble. The crowd and all, the energy, you know. I feel it's gonna pick up. Not with that, it won't.
Well, it can't go in and then we're down, so only one way to go.
Yeah, I think it's not too bad.
Oh, it always could be worse. Could be playing in front of nobody.
So Dornay delivers with the serve. Fleming, short pass to Cunha. Here is Daniel Thiessen yet again.
Yeah, Tom Friesen just too far over on that lefty. Went past his shoulder there. There's a lot of room to block, so yeah, see Coach Wilson's telling him that too. Don't go too far. So we got a pair of 13s here.
And Dornay with the serve. At Electro, Fleming, Cunha. Paxton Coop kept it alive. Back to Thiessen again. Well, fist pump to boot. Daniel Thiessen just keeps chalking up the points left, right, and center.
That's just target practice for him right now. He is just making the Bobcats feel his wrath out there on their old right side.
Serve went at Jens Watt. Fleming will run the offense through limitless Tom Friesen. Oh boy, I tell you what. Points starting to flow like tap water here for Winnipeg. They're picking up momentum as we head towards a technical timeout.
Yeah, Bobcats need something here. They got a good front row. Kekunia and Friesen.
Off the hands of Watt. In the middle they went for Bryson Keck. Fleming. Another point. We're at the technical timeout. Winnipeg leads 16-13. We're going to take a timeout and be right back after this.
A co-op is not a building. It's not a grocery store. It's not a gas station. A co-op is a group of people who come together to build up their community. And so, they start local businesses that are member-owned. Businesses that give back. We are a different kind of business. We are member-owned. We are co-op.
Well, 16-13, Winnipeg Westman, won a first set that, didn't really, I guess you didn't really know which way it was going to go. It seemed that Brandon had the majority of the momentum, PT, in that opening set. Somehow Winnipeg survives, wins at 26-24, and they're sitting pretty here in the second.
Yeah, I mean, they missed 9 serves in that first set, yet they still won 26-24, as you said. Bobcats, oh boy, I mean, they were hitting like $1.92 coming into it. Might be a little lower here in the second set, and the Westmen have definitely pulled up their socks here. 3-point lead is not really indicative of how things are going right now. Things are starting to swing towards the old red and black side of the court here. Bobcats need a good pass here so Fleming can run that dynamic offense.
Fleming, Cunha. That's a start anyway, if you're a Bobcats supporter.
Yeah, I mean, can't score 3 points in one swing, only one at a time there, and hopefully Cunha, well, he's high-fiving everybody inside now. Okay, got Louder back in the front row. The best 15 to wear the Bobcat jersey, unfortunately. I'll take number 2 to that guy, I guess, but see if we can do some damage.
Well, Big Dog serves that one right at Picklick. Into the middle they go for Paxton Coop.
Well, Coop no slouch himself there. Cuts a great shot back to 1. Fleming unable to get the dig on that one. So he goes back to serve. So Westmen are looking to be the first team with 20 here.
Coop serve. Fleming. Cunha. Blocked. Nigel Nielsen.
Well, we'll see what Coach Wilson does here. He's likes to use those timeouts. He's still got both in his pocket. Hasn't looked down the bench quite yet. So he'll keep running with these guys. Hopefully he can get this point here.
4-point lead for Winnipeg. Lead the match 1-0 as well. That one skimmed the top of the tape. Had enough momentum to carry over. Philip Louder trying to will his team back into this thing.
Yeah, well, that's a good swing there by Louder. He's got that patented off-body, cross-body shot there. Very hard to defend, and right there, Westman could not do it.
And serve coming up from Joao Cunha. At Nigel Nielsen, flipping it back to Daniel Thiessen. And Bobcats cannot track it down.
Thiessen just Mr. Automatic out there right now. Midas touch, everything he hits out there is just turned into a kill.
Well, 19-15, Winnipeg Westman. Nice and cozy here in the Healthy Living Center so far. Daniel Thiessen with the serve. Brook. To Tom Friesen. Westman, no problem, sending it right back at the Bobcats. It eludes. Oh my goodness, I thought that would hit the floor. Then there's a whistle.
Yeah, the flaggers there, the down officials with the red flags, I guess. Yeah, they saw it hit the floor there. Everyone sort of stopped. Great effort by Tom Friesen there, but regardless, point Westman, timeout Bobcats.
20-15, 5-point edge for Winnipeg. So here we go. We're into the heat of battle here. This is the Thursday schedule. This is a 2-game slate. Trinity Western Spartans on the road taking on the Fraser Valley Cascades, looking to stay perfect on the season. There's your Winnipeg Brandon matchup that you're enjoying on Canada West TV, presented by Co-op. Locally on WCG TV, West Band Communications Group. Friday, a little bit busier. Manitoba, Saskatchewan, big matches there in the race for top spot in the East Division. How about this one? Dinos taking on the Bears. That's a huge one there as well. Cougars doing not too shabby themselves. You got the Thunderbirds, and then there's the rematch between the Cascades and the Spartans. And that one, I guess it's a split.
A home and home, yeah.
Series. Yep, so there you go.
One team's in Langley, one team's in Abbotsford, so it's not
Yeah, a
too
little
far
hop, skip, and a jump, eh?
Yeah, as long as the highway's open.
So Thiessen delivers. Tom Friesen swinging for the fences. Here is Thiessen again. Going to try Nigel Nielsen. Bang, boom, little pinball action.
Well,
there's two human skyscrapers.
I mean, there's so much offense from the Westmen right now. Like everyone, if it's not Thiessen, it's Nielsen. And if it's not Nielsen, it's Coop. And if it's not Coop, it's, I don't know, Dornay. It just seems like everybody is scoring right now for the Westmen. The Bobcats are having a hard time finding the kills.
Well, probably the most efficient out of the matches that I've been able to watch. I caught one at the Duckworth there not too long ago. Probably the most efficient offensively that Winnipeg's been in their meetings with Brandon so far, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, again, I don't use the term volleyball genius lightly, but Larry McKay is a super volleyball genius. I mean, the guy's been coaching this team for 33 years. That guy, you talk about Midas touch, that guy can turn things into gold on the court. I mean, he's won multiple Coach of the Years, CanWest titles, he's won national titles, and he just keeps producing quality volleyball at the U of W. And man, no surprise here tonight that his team's up by 6.
Daniel Thiessen. You're going to hear from him at the end of this set. And the Westmen want to get there ASAP. At 21-16.
I got Mr. Consistency here from the service line, Tom Friesen. Again, they got the live arm of Max Brook in the front row now, so maybe get some offense for the guys.
So Friesen, heavy arm, in the middle they go. And then it's Liam Christensen. Doesn't seem to matter where they go with that ball. It's down on the Brandon side in the blink of an eye. 22-16.
Well, the Bobcats need to push here. I got Louder serving next.
Nigel Nielsen leans into that one. Flipping it back to Tom Friesen. I believe it hit the candy cane along the way.
Yeah, that was it's close. But yeah, I think it did nick that thing.
23-16. You can hear a pin drop in here right now. The road team, they're playing like road warriors are the Winnipeg Westmen so far. Fleming to Louder, dug up by Nigel Nielsen. Going to be a joust at the net. Louder tries to put it away. Fantastic defense by Winnipeg. Max Brook, and the captain, the co-captain of this Bobcat team, playing his heart out, trying to will his team back into this thing.
Well, Brook wins that battle. The 10's there. Would he use and abuse those hands here? Louder can take this team on a run, and they're going to need every point that he has in the tank right now.
Louder serve, dials up an ace. The Canada West and the National Player of the Week, double whammy. You can add another service ace to his collection of stats in what's been a fantastic rookie season for the German star.
Yeah, Dornay just looked flat-footed on that one, didn't know what to do, and just ricocheted off that forearm.
And Louder again. They go back to the well, and look who delivers for them. Daniel Thiessen. Well, he's got over 1,000 career kills.
He's got some long arms, too. Like, he can tie his shoe up without even bending over. That guy is all arms.
He's got the hops. There's no two ways about that one. And Westman going to be jumping for joy here shortly if they can seal this thing up and take a 2-0 lead on the road against the Bobcats. Here's Zachary Thielman. He had the serve. Here's Brook, dug up by Nigel Nielsen. Sing it to the other side of the court. Little pinball action. And the Winnipeg Westmen have come to the Healthy Living Center, and they are rolling 25-18. They lead the match on Canada West TV, presented by Co-op, 2-0 against the host Bobcats. Daniel Thiessen Mr. 1,000 for career kills. He surpassed it this past weekend, and as we see here so far, he keeps chalking up the points. Had an opportunity to talk to the Westman Star yesterday about that accomplishment.
My parents came out to the weekend in Brandon, and I didn't end up hitting it that weekend, but they had made a sign that said 1,000 kills, and they showed me after the game, and I had absolutely no idea, but I didn't hit it that game, so my parents ended up driving the 9 hours to Saskatoon to come see me do it live, so that was pretty cool to have them there supporting me.
I don't know, when you first, got into U Sports, Canada West was 1,000 kills something that you would have ever thought of, or was it more just a step-by-step process for you as you developed as a player?
Coming into U Sports, I always had the goal of playing pro, but it kind of seemed like a pipe dream to me. In my first year, I started in one game. My second year, didn't really start many games at all. So yeah, I really never thought that it was something I could hit. But after doing it, I was looking at kind of the record books, just thinking like, wow, I'm gonna be in there. That's crazy to me. I mean, so many of the names in there are guys I've looked up to and watched as I was growing up playing club. And just to even be mentioned with those guys is amazing.
Yeah, who would be someone that you would have kind of aspired to be like?
Just looking at the top of the record book, Tyler Schmidt, he's a left-handed opposite who played at MRU. He just finished his career a couple of years ago, and I remember in my first year watching him play thinking like, wow, this guy is something else. Another guy is Adam DeYonker from U of M. He's only a couple of years older than me. Had the privilege of playing beach against him in the summers and then playing against him in indoor as well. That's another guy who, when I remember watching him when I was in 17U, going to U of M games and thinking like, wow, like I want to be like that guy one day. So yeah, those are two guys, and then some Westman legends are on that list as well. Ben Schellenberg was an opposite at U of W who Larry's told us many stories about, and yeah, just a legend. So that's cool to be on that list of those guys.
What is it like emotionally for you, knowing that this is the fifth and final year and things are winding down for you?
I'm really just trying to enjoy the experience. Even coming into practice this time of year, like everyone's body's hurting, that sort of thing, but realize kind of even my games are numbered, my practices are numbered. So yeah, just really trying to enjoy the last couple months that I have with my team here.
Sets up, nice little cut shot there. That was a thing of beauty by Thiessen. Yep, congratulations, Daniel Thiessen. Over 1,000 career kills now, 1,000 and counting for the former All-Canadian. Listed off some impressive players that he looked up to as well throughout the years, boy.
Yeah, some of those guys I played against, notably Ben Schellenberg. That guy, he was an absolute monster on the court. Like, he's huge. He's like 6'8" and like 260. You guys a unit, and he was so dynamic. And he could play middle, he could play left side, he could play right side. He did it all. I think he's like a doctor of psychology now or something. The guy was a genius. He was quite the talent there for the Westmen.
Well, Bobcats have switched up the lineup here.
And we see Tom Friesen taking his seat, and I don't blame Coach Wilson. Friesen 2 kills on 16 swings, so why not? See number 19, Liam Knorr playing libero. Jens Watt, number 8, swinging now, so he switched that jersey out. And then that looks loaded. Looks like Westmen are all the same, leading the way for those Westmen. Thiessen, as you mentioned, 13 kills. You got Nielsen with 7 for the Bobcats. Max Brooklyn away with 7. Cunha has 4. Let's see, Fleming has a couple aces. Zachary Thielman has a couple aces for the Westmen. Westmen hitting way better than the Bobcats. On 2 sets, they're hitting .444. Bobcats only hitting $160. Blocks are the same, but yeah, looks like offensively, Westmen are taking control of this set. They want to get on that road before it gets any worse out there. There is a blizzard warning, so hopefully Manitoba can make their way out tomorrow for those basketball matches. And hopefully Winnipeg can get home safely after this one.
Oh yeah, it's supposed to be high winds and snow and
more snow, eh? Just what we need.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I tell you what, when I was in Regina for the curling championships, do you think we got snow here? God, you should see it there. It's unbelievable the amount of snow in the city.
Well, it's good. Well, we had a bit of a drought last summer, and all the farmers are looking for a little moisture in the ground. So
yeah, my brother, younger brother, he's little bit happier these days.
That's Scott. Is that his name?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
How many figure fours you put him in back in the day?
Oh, man. We had some wars.
Were you a figure four or were you the sharpshooter?
No. I was cross-face chicken wing, Bob Backlund. Oh, yeah. That was... Yeah, I tell you what, I don't know how Mom and Dad, I don't know how they did it when I'm thinking about it. It brings tears to my eyes. Downstairs, four chairs, skipping ropes for the ropes, the wrestling buddies. Got them in the back seat of my car right now because they were threatening to throw them out. Remember we got them for Christmas one year in the early 90s. Oh, man, we ran around that house like we got shot out of a cannon. Ultimate Warrior and the Macho Man. They're in perfect condition. But you miss those days.
Yeah.
I miss my brother using the sofa leg for leverage when he put me in the figure four, and he could have snapped my leg, but he stopped. So
did you
nice
tap or no?
Oh God! You know what? If he ever comes here, we're going to Massey. He's going to put you in it, and you'll know what it was like. There's no better. You thought Ric Flair did it well. Well, maybe Scott has a bit of a nature boy in him.
It was all submission there at your house. That was the key? Submit each other? Or was it like, I'm going to give you a choke slam, then that's it? Or power bomb, nothing like that? Tombstone?
Oh, yeah, we would do the tombstone, on the tacks. And no, I'm just kidding. I'm just joking. Well, let's see here, PT. 2-0 for Winnipeg. And maybe they got the bus started already to get out of here and get a sweep. This is just unbelievable. Winnipeg's just been as close to perfect as you can get here through 2 sets. Bobcats have switched it up, though. They go to Electro. Jens Watt trying to get a spark for his Cats. 1-0.
Well, that's one way to start it. Get a kill right off the hop. We'll see. Jake Fleming serving now has got a couple aces, so see if we can add another one to the total here.
Well, even the longest journey begins with a single step there, Mr. Thompson. Let's see what can happen here in the third. Canada West TV presented by Co-op. Nigel Nielsen got that one, and I'm going to go right back where it started from. Joao Cunha able to track it down was Nielsen. Bumped over, so this is a free ball here for the Bobcats. In the middle, Philip Lauder. Good gravy. He jumped through the roof. Check him out for a goose egg on the top of his head. He almost hit the rafters here. Man.
Yeah, and he sold that one so well. Looks like he was coming hard to 5 there, but he cut that one back to position 1, and holy boom goes the dynamite.
My. And Jake Fleming with the serve. Nielsen was able to control it. And guess who picks up another point? Daniel Thiessen keeps on delivering.
Yeah, well, here we go. See if we can get another point from them back on the line, too. Dynamic. He might be another All-Canadian bid this season. You never know. He's playing well.
Thiessen with the serve at Electro. Good. It doesn't have to be pretty.
No, just got a little aggressive there. Was Nielsen. Doesn't like the call, but that's why he doesn't have a whistle.
3-1 BU. Electro with the serve. Went to Nigel Nielsen right back where it started from with the big guy.
Shutting him down there with the big old block. Boy, oh boy, Bobcats coming out nice here. Look at that little line shake-up.
That's the only thing I don't like about broadcasting from this particular spot is sometimes you don't know where those blocks fall. So you wish you could, give it everything, but it's tough to know sometimes.
Yeah, we should get for the playoffs if Bobcats host. I'll take down courtside respondent there. Give me a mic. I'll go sit down there by Paul Friesen.
Well, that'd be a lot of fun, PT, to have you down there.
Yeah, it'll be the Rover down there somewhere.
Yeah, you might have to do something like that. So Electro served it. Here goes Thiessen again.
Yeah, good luck, Liam, on that one.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, kind of.
That was a C ball. It was a back row attack, 3 meters off the net.
Yeah,
and he planted it in front of him.
That's like poor Liam was on a deserted island with no water or food. That's
deer in the headlights right there.
Well, I wouldn't want to go one-on-one with him either. Here's another one. And Max Brook, did he get it? No. It is close, but no cigar.
Jeez Louise. Mr. Perfect out there. Kurt Hennig swinging left side here, or right side here for the Westman.
Oh, man, PT. I tell you what, if this is anything close to heaven, take me there right now. I tell you, it's, oh, man, another ace. And that knocked Brook for a loop.
Well, the Bobcats were rattled in the cage. They're up 4-1, but now we see a little response here from the Westmen with a little 3-1 run of their own.
Nigel Nielsen. Here comes Payson Workington, the Coyotes checking in.
Replacing old Bryson Keck there, so a bit of a change up there for Wilson. And it's paying off so far. Bobcats just got to keep the pressure on here. Louder can serve. He got that spin. He's got the float. He's got the splot. He's got it all. See what he can do.
So Louder serves it. It hit Dornay. Now Thiessen again in the far corner. Precision accuracy.
Like the Bobcats aren't even flinching there. They're standing there in a good spot. And Thiessen's hitting around them from the back row. Man alive. If I had even a little ounce of that volleyball skill, I wouldn't be here with you right now.
And Christensen trying to cash it in the middle to the Coyote, and he missed on that attempt.
Yeah, he's howling at the wrong moon there. He's got to dial that one back into the court.
6-6.
Mary Lemieux yet again.
And Christensen lets it go at Liam Knorr. Fleming to Payson Workington. This time it works for the Coyote.
Yeah, Workington can jump real high. He's goofy foot, so that's another little wrinkle in defending him. And he gets up there and cuts a nice one back to position one.
Joao Cunha preparing to serve. Cunha throwing that one up to the heavens. In the middle, they went to Paxton Coop. Not that time.
Yeah, Klisch just a little low on that set. And Coop saying, yeah, my bad. He's letting us set her off the hook there. But, yeah, it's Bobcats up 8-6 here.
So the Brazilian Bulldozer back to serve one more time here for BU as the Cats look to finally get a little bit of momentum on their side. Now there is a whole bunch of it. Buckets and buckets of momentum for the Cats after that one. Courtesy the Snake, Jake Fleming, 9-6. Huge solo block.
Yeah, he showed the cross court and he took it away at the last moment. And man alive, that was a nice block there by Fleming.
So it's up and over. Thiessen. Wow, that's a rare misfire.
No, touch off the block, went over top.
Oh.
Got the kill yet again.
Yeah, okay.
Imagine that.
Yeah.
Imagine that.
And Klisch at Liam Knorr. Fleming flips it back to Brook. Bang.
Yeah, nice high shot there from Max. Climbing the ladder himself. Finding that court.
So 10-7 advantage for the Cats. Backs against the wall here, trailing the match. 2-0. Brook's serve is good to go. Swing. And, ooh. That was close. Jake Fleming. You know.
Yeah, trying to grease one out of Newton there, but he's been around the block too many times to fall for his tricks.
Exactly. Eric Dornay. Serve that Liam caught. Payson Workington tried to put it away. Klisch was able to dig it up. Time and time and time again. Thiessen just keeps on rolling.
Feeling like a broken record here. Like, I don't even know the last time he swung and didn't get a kill. Not even continue, let alone air, whatever. Every time he swings, he gets a kill.
And an ace. 10-10. Oh, that's a heartbreaker for BU. Just when you thought they were gaining a little bit of traction.
That happens.
Yeah, Dornay just delivers an absolute dagger from the service line. Here goes Electro. And I tell you what, pulling out all the stops on the Winnipeg Westmen to almost keep that play alive.
Yeah, they're playing a little more inspired here, it looks like. Bobcats are kind of, feels like they're really fighting and working much harder than the Westmen to try and get these points here.
Payson Workington with the serve. Nigel Nielsen. Yeah, good luck digging that one up.
Yeah, they dialed it up to 11 on that one, and Workington could not wrangle that one down.
Paxton Coop, 11-11. Serve went at Max Brook. Fleming. Watt couldn't put it away. It's out of the reach of the Bobcats.
Guess who swung? Guess who got the point? Yeah.
12-11. My.
Bobcats need a point here. Get anything.
Coop serve. And there's Louder. Patented cut shot. 12-12.
Good. Tom Brady score up there, 12-12. Bobcats need to turn it on here, see if they can get the first to 16. Get things going in their favor.
So Jake Fleming preparing to serve here. Got it up and over. Too much on it.
Not what the doctor ordered.
Serving out from Western number 4, Daniel Thiessen.
And Mr. Thiessen. Serves that one, and it is out of here in a hurry. Joao Cunha sacrificed it all to keep it alive. Unbelievable. They go back to him again. And Daniel Thiessen, I tell you what, he's bulletproof tonight.
Yeah, like he has one error so far. He had 13 kills coming into this. I'd say he's got probably, it feels like 6 more kills on one error. My goodness.
Serve at Brook. It was controlled. Here's Cunha reaching for it. And coming out of the back row, Eric Dornay.
Dornay taking a page out of Thiessen's book there at the little back row magic. As we see Thiessen trying to get his team here to the technical timeout. Bobcats need to end this run here.
Now Cunha flipping it back. Electro trying to get a little bit of a spark going. The Westmen playing absolutely scrappy here. And he is human after all.
Yeah. And that's a tough one. He had no approach, kind of a junk ball. Still like the aggressive mentality. But, yeah, well, look at, I'm guessing they'll give him the ball right back here and he'll get another kill.
He's a one-man wrecking crew here for Winnipeg. Yeah, they're going back to him again. This time, though, Brook able to get a block. Could that potentially finally be the icebreaker that the Bobcats have been searching for?
Yeah, hopefully they can use that here. I don't know. Thiessen just seems like a robot out there, and I don't think that's going to phase him any.
And we're at the tactical timeout. Winnipeg Westmen leading 16-14. They have been cruising here. Well, the National Men's Volleyball Championship coming up this spring. Manitoba Bison's the host. Tickets on sale. 16-14, Winnipeg Westmen lead the match 2-0. Winnipeg leading this East Division. They want to lock up top spot in it to host a playoff pool come the conference playoffs. And so far, so good for the Winnipeg Westmen, and a big reason why is Daniel Thiessen. He has been a one-man wrecking crew for Winnipeg. And Winnipeg looking to get to magic number 25 first here and sweep this thing, start the bus, and get another step closer to clinching first place in that East Division.
Well, the Bobcats are going to try everything to stop that from happening. And we saw man of the hour there for the Bobcats, at least Phil Lauder here. Looking to do some damage here now from the end line.
So Lauder leans into that one in a big way.
To no avail, though, there, Crayston. No avail.
And Mr. Liam Christensen to serve here for the red and black attack. That one's out.
A little too much on there. Bobcats hanging around here. See if they get a bit of a run here with Cunha serving. They got a bit of a smaller front row with Brooke, Workington, and Fleming. But as we know from the women's match, height does not measure heart.
So Cunha with the serve. Backtracking a bit. Here's Dornay.
Yeah,
sorry, PT.
Yes, no, you go ahead there, Crayston.
18-16, my friend.
Cunha could not handle that little one in the bread basket there. I thought I was going to dig it up, but yes, you're right. It is 18-16.
And Klish hit the top of the tape and carried on over. And Matt Klish screaming at the top of his lungs.
Well, if that isn't indicative of how things are going for the Bobcats tonight, I don't know what is.
19-16, Winnipeg. They're rocking and rolling right now. Lead the match 2-0. We'll step aside and be right back on the other side of these.
A co-op is not a building. It's not a grocery store. It's not a gas station. A co-op is a group of people who come together to build up their community, to help their neighbors, to make a difference. And so, they start local businesses that are member-owned, businesses that give back. Western Canadian co-ops have been quietly doing it this way for more than 100 years. Well, it's time to speak up. It's time to celebrate. And it's time to see that there is another way. An alternative to big businesses that ship their profits out of Canadian communities. An alternative that is built for everyone. An alternative that is built on Canadian values. We are a different kind of business. We are member-owned. We are co-op.
19-17, Winnipeg Westmen leading. And they lead the match 2-0 as well. And a block. The Coyote. And the Snake.
Sounds like a children's book out here. Fox and the Hound, Tortoise and the Hare, the Coyote and the Snake.
Yeah, there you go. It's Animal Kingdom here at 1918.
Yeah, can you feel the love tonight, everybody?
Yeah, there you go. To Thiessen. Out she goes, 19-19.
Little Joe Sakic, Steve Yzerman out there right now. See if the Bobcats can do it here. Get to Ed Belfour first.
So the co-captain of this Bobcat team, Max Brook. 20-19.
Boy, first one at 20 is what you want there. Bobcats had it on their hands, but they gave it up to the Westmen. See if we can tie this one up here.
And it's Dornay with the serve. Payson Workington. 20-20.
Going off the hands of Coop. Coop not happy with that one. Like to have it back there, but we see a substitution coming in. As you call him, the Red Baron coming in to serve for Payson. called him Chase. Hey, Chase. So maybe you're watching the game somewhere. Hope things are going well in Ericsdale.
Yes, it was an emotional story on the Workingtons. The Coyotes carrying on the family tradition, being a Bobcat. The Red Baron let it go, pancaked. Absolute beautiful play by Nigel Nielsen. Philip Louder climbs the step ladder, loves the view. Don't go anywhere, PT, 21-20.
Yeah, well, hey, we said it's going the distance. We know what's coming on, Grayson. Big old battle here in the third set.
Well, if you just joined the broadcast, you missed the 5-set thriller on the women's side. The Bobcats victorious in that one. Just to recap the set scores for you. It was 25-15, 26-24. BU, Winnipeg replies, winning 25-16, 25-10 in the fourth. In the fifth, Bobcats emerge victorious 15-11. They're above the 500 mark. Keely Anderson, first year outside hitter, 11 kills, 9 service aces to break the single game school record for service aces. So congratulations to her. She also added 13 digs in the process. The captain, Raven Weeb, fifth year, 18 kills, 19 digs in that contest as well.
Yeah, quite a match.
And who knows? Maybe this one will go all the way to 5. Not if the Westmen get their wish.
Daniel Thiessen does not want to stay here any longer than he has to.
Yeah, he wants to get out of Dodge with 2 points and get on the road nice and early.
Well, we see Zachary Thielman coming back in. Did well in this role in the first set. He had a couple aces for his squad. See what he can do now.
And Thielman lets it go. Acuna. Fleming had the backtrack to Electro. And he is stopped dead in his tracks. That was Christensen and Thiessen combining on that one.
A little bit of a power surge on this side there. Christensen let out a primal scream after that one, and no doubt that was a big block.
Serve up and away, but not high enough. 22-22.
And we're in for one here, Crayston. Bobcats got their setter, Fleming, serving well in the back row. Westman also have a back row setter here. Again, heavy volume out to Thiessen. Would not expect anything different.
So Fleming serve. In the middle, he went to Christensen. Liam Knorr got a piece of it. Here is Electro. Jens Watt, Football Legacy Scholarship winner. Getting in the trenches, 23-22.
A little Joe Burrow action out there, fighting, never giving up.
And here is the snake. Service error on the part of the Bobcat co-captain.
Yeah, as you say, the margin for error is razor thin at this juncture of the game, and look at that. Man of the match here, Daniel Thiessen, serving for his squad.
Mr. T loads it up. Liam Knorr able to catch it. Joao Cunha. It was Thiessen that dove at it to keep it alive. Ooh, will not drop. Scrappy defense, heart and soul defense by the Winnipeg Westmen. And a fist pump. Electro again. Like he's Bart Starr trying to drive into the end zone in the ice bowl here, 24-23.
I just thought of I don't know why. It's with the Steelers, but the immaculate reception. Yeah, I know. Bart Starr. Super Bowl I, Super Bowl II. Who'd they beat? The Chiefs in Super Bowl I. Who'd they beat Super Bowl II?
Oakland Raiders.
Who's coaching them? Wasn't Madden, was it?
No. Yeah.
Oakland Raiders.
Yeah, they beat the... I remember the really good documentary, if you want to watch it, on Coach Lombardi, and that's what, in the first Super Bowl, because I mean that was huge, the rival AFC, they're coming together, so they said that Vince Lombardi was like, wound up like the nuts on a new bridge because he was getting all these telegrams, and there's no better general we'd rather see take the the NFL army into battle in the Super Bowl, and then the Packers, and Coach Lombardi, anyway. Yeah. It's a really great documentary.
And then what, Broadway Joe in Super Bowl III?
I believe so.
Yeah. Anyways, back to action here, 2022.
Well, we've been talking football because it was Football Legacy Scholarship Night. That one handcuffs the Westmen a little bit. No choice but to issue a free ball here for the Bobcats. Philip Lauder, little foot loose there from Dornay, cannot control it. And oh my goodness, 25-23, the Bobcats got a little bit of life here. Still a 2-1 lead for the Winnipeg Westmen. Now, as we get ready to go into set number 4, it's interesting we're talking football. Here's a member of the Bobcats, alumni member. He almost made it on the Miami Dolphins the year that they went and won the Super Bowl with an undefeated record. Joe Willie Parks. Enjoy this alumni profile. Joe Parks was a man in motion.
I was an explorer. I wanted to go places and see things, and do different things.
Parks was born and raised in Alexandria, Virginia. Close by is the former home of the first ever U.S. President George Washington, Mount Vernon. The Parks household was full.
It was 8 kids in my family, 6 boys and 2 girls, and I was the youngest boy. Mother and father in the home, so everybody had to work and contribute around the house.
In high school, he was MVP of his basketball, football, and track team. Playing sports provided Parks with a shield.
There was always racial stuff going on, but by me playing sports, I think I was accepted a little bit more, a little bit easier.
Parks headed to Kansas for junior college as a multi-sport star. However, he had a falling out with his basketball coach and found out recruiting letters were being thrown in the trash. One letter was salvaged.
It was Lakehead University, and I had no idea about Lakehead or Canada or anything like that.
The trip to Thunder Bay, Ontario saw lifelong friendships develop. First with his coach, the late George Berger, and then teammate Jerry Hemmings.
I noticed Jerry was really a hard worker. He was a really dedicated guy to basketball, He'd want to shoot and work on moves, and you know how Jerry is. Come here, Willie, show me this, or do that, or toss it to me this way. Because I had a crossover dribble before Allen Iverson, and I could, leave guys right in their tracks.
Parks, Hemmings, and Berger all ended up in Brandon. Parks played Bobcat basketball and football in 1971-72. The following season, his sole focus was the gridiron, and Parks was named team MVP. Years later, he would be named to the university's all-time All-Star team as a wide receiver.
I cherish the memories, and I would never forget that.
Wedged between his time at Lakehead and BU, Parks pursued a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, receiving an invite to attend rookie camp with the Miami Dolphins.
I put on a nice wool suit and tie and a top coat. I leave Thunder Bay April 15th in a blizzard. I get to Miami, it's 85 degrees. I'm sweating, I'm soaking wet, I'm peeling off layers.
He impressed and earned a spot in main camp. He didn't make the final cut on a Dolphins team that went on to win Super Bowl VII with an undefeated record.
I wanted to make the team. I just didn't want to go down there and be a spectator and say, hey, I met Paul Warfield, and who was my idol back in the day was Paul Warfield.
With his playing days behind him, Parks stayed in Western Manitoba, helping coach the Bobcat basketball team. He also taught in Boissevain and coached the Broncos high school football team. In '77, he returned home to Virginia and spent over 3 decades in juvenile corrections before retiring in 2009.
Playing team sports, football, basketball, I think that all came into play with me becoming a pretty good supervisor.
Parks explored and discovered a lifetime worth of memories.
It took me places that I never thought I would go, do things I never thought I would do, and see things that I never thought I would see. Pretty much that's how I can describe it.
In the middle they went. And let's see here, Winnipeg point.
Well, that little set lineup change worked magic there for the Bobcats. Sticking with it is Coach Wilson and the team in blue tonight. So trailing here early in that fourth set.
Well, you know, PT, even though they won the third, it still seems to me that nothing's coming easy for, not that it should be easy, I'm not saying that, but this doesn't kind of seem that they're fluid. I don't know. Do you see that at all, or not really?
Yeah, it's like if you look at the two teams there. I mean, Westman seem to be flowing like a nice wine or something like that. And Bobcats seem to be a little chunkier, like their milkshake tonight. Just seems to be grinding. It seems like they're stuck in first gear here. So I don't know. Fourth set, missed serve like that. I don't know if that's going to help them, but beautiful thing about volleyball is that you can shake one off and play the next one.
Well, I tell you what, if you've been watching, and if you've watched both matches on Canada West TV presented by Co-op with PT and I may have to send you a coupon from one of our sponsors, because, you know, I love you to pieces for sticking with us. I really appreciate the support. On the move and on the run in hot pursuit was Doran A. He needed a little bit more get up and go, but man, he was running after that thing like he just robbed the bank.
Yeah, I don't know what else to say, Crayston. I've been looking at these stats, trying to think about something to say about anyone else on that team other than Thiessen, but it's hard when he has 22 kills in 3 sets.
And that one hit the antenna. That dreaded antenna always gets in the way. 4-3.
Yeah, a little candy cane always seems to play into these matches no matter what. I mean, it's 3 feet tall and a centimeter wide, yet it has such a big impact in this game.
So Joao Cunha lets it go. And we joust at the net. Here's Nigel Nielsen trying to fool everybody. Into the middle they went for Coyote.
Yeah, right there. All the way from Arizona was that Coyote there getting that kill. Great swing. Bobcats here up 5-3. And I knew it, Grayson, I knew it. It feels like a 5-setter.
Yeah. Oh, well, I got a cot kicking around somewhere. I just won't sleep tonight. No problem. Thiessen again. Ricochets right off Cunha and gets out of here in a hurry.
Yeah, it's just, automatic. Pretty much. Man is a machine, and the results are like a machine.
Well, 22 kills after 3 sets. Yeah, it's a pretty special performance from a guy that not long ago got to 1,000 kills, and that's what Grant Wilson said. And he said it. He hit the nail right on the head in the pregame. Said we've had a tough time slowing him down, and I don't know how many out of those 1,000 kills he's got to get into us, but it's a ton.
Yeah. Hey, he's a good player.
So Max Brook loads up the cannon. In the middle they went. Somehow, some way, the Bobcats live to fight another day, and then Christensen breaks their hearts with a big-time block.
Yeah, it was a good dig there by Cunha right in his hands. Yeah, old Workington there tried to bite off more than he could chew, I believe, on that one. It was a good block there by Christensen.
And Christensen with the serve at Liam Knorr. And out of the back row was Max Brook. Readjusting on it. Brook was there, accepting that one. Went into the middle for Workington. That one eludes Cunha.
Yeah, a little sneaky play there by Klish. Just taking it into his own hands, literally, and getting the point.
6-6. Don't go anywhere. Don't change the channel. Don't go to bed. Put on a pot of coffee if you have to. Here's Electro. Well, that was a heat-seeking missile that left a vapor trail behind it.
Yeah, it was a good swing there. Paints that thick white line there. And, I mean, it's Duke for Duke here, punch for punch. Some fans are still sticking around to watch this one. They're getting their money's worth, that's for sure.
Payson Workington with the serve. Went to Paxton Coop. I like this Paxton Coop. Number one, he's a really good interview.
That always helps, yeah.
Yeah, he seems like a really good young man. So Klish, mom's away.
Not too far.
What is going on down there in the Bobcat sideline there?
You'd never really know.
Don't ask.
Never really know what's going on down there.
Serves up and away. Off the hands of Nigel Nielsen. This time the Bobcats get a piece of that. In the middle they went for Philip Lauder.
Lauder has definitely picked up his socks here in this game. He kind of started cold. That's the wrong stat sheet. Here we go.
Yeah, there's a bunch of papers around here. It's kind of a mess.
Yeah, he's got about almost 10 kills here. He's nearing on double digits.
So the Snake serves it at Nigel Nielsen, flipping it back to Thiessen. Lauder passes, and in the middle of all the fun, it's too many hits.
Yeah, that's only allowed 3 in the old volleyball game. Yeah, that's they changed the rules in the last 20 minutes. I don't know there, Crayston.
9-8, 2-1 advantage for Winnipeg. The division leaders in the East, Fleming, Lauter. Floating through the air majestically was Nigel Nielsen. Wheels that one down to the floor.
Yeah, Lauter covered a lot of court there and just couldn't quite seal it with Jens Watts. Nielsen gets another kill. He's second on the team, behind the man.
Who leads the team in kills? No, just joking. And there you go, Joao Cunha. He can be a firecracker. He can be a powder keg. Can Joao Cunha? He's got all that passion, all that fire in the belly.
Will it translate?
I thought it was a Bobcat point.
No, you hit the stick with that one, Crayston.
Oh, well, I don't know what happened.
You've been saving that line all night and you blew it on an air.
Yeah, I know.
That's all right. You'll make up for it.
11-9, my man.
Much like the Undertaker rising from the ground.
Yeah.
The gong will ding.
Oh, sure. We used to have that Undertaker gong.
Yeah. We had the Undertaker. Remember that?
Oh, yes. All kinds of fond memories. Here is Electro. Kept alive. In the middle they went for Philip Lauder. And Dr. Phil starting to get fired up himself here.
Yeah, a little bit louder now. A little bit louder now. Hey. No, he's not getting it. Social season's almost around the corner there.
So Watt throws it up. Right down Main Street. Paxton Coop. 12-10.
Yeah, that cuts back to 1 yet again. Finds that white line. Never get the dig there, but Bobcats got a good front row here. Really packing it in there in position 4. Giving Coop a lot to think about.
So Paxton Coop serves it. It's an error, though.
All that for an error.
Yeah, this one's for the taking here. Who wants it more? That's the question.
Yeah. Again, we called it from the pregame. It's going to go 5, so Bobcats get it done quick here.
Lauder serves it. Nigel Nielsen, little pinball action.
Yeah, he's really starting to heat up here in his number 9 for the Westmen. So that arm's just getting stronger as the match goes on.
Thiessen preparing to serve. Here it comes, and it's a curveball with all kinds of momentum. In the middle they went for Workington, controlled by the Westmen. Catch in the far corner, precision, accuracy, now 14-11.
See, Coach Wilson will use a timeout yet? No, he's feeling all right here. Looking for that technical timeout is the Westmen.
Thiessen serving again. Diving at it was Electro. Liam Knorr bumps it up, way up there. Brooke. Joust at the net. And Cunha and Workington were there. That one's dug up by Liam Knorr. Here is Cunha, ran smack dab into Fleming.
Yeah, a little friendly fire there from Cunha. Shakes his head as he set that ball out of bounds.
15-11, technical timeout, Lumen Large here. Westman lead the match 2-1 on Canada West TV, presented by Co-op. Going to be another ace. Yeah, just keeps piling up the points. Kills, aces, you name it, he's got it. Daniel Thiessen and the Winnipeg Westmen lead 16-11 at the technical timeout. We'll be right back.
A co-op is not a building. It's not a grocery store. It's not a gas station. A co-op is a group of people who come together to build up their community. And so, they start local businesses that are member-owned, businesses that give back. We are a different kind of business. We are member-owned. We are Co-op.
Oh, Shane Smith.
Catching me singing Justin Bieber here.
Look at Shane Smith. Remember Shane Smith? Loving the wrestling.
We're on the air too, by the way. But
we are? Geez, I didn't realize that.
Read Shane Smith.
Shane Smith, head coach.
Mount Royal Cougars.
Mount Royal Cougars. Look at that.
PT, really enjoying. Great to hear your voice. Loving the wrestling references. Yeah. Aha!
He was here helping out Coach Carter. Went on to Regina. Now he's in Calgary. Has a couple kids. Hello, Donata. Glad you're watching the broadcast.
Hey, all the wrestling analogies are worth it when you get a text message like that.
Look at that. I didn't even know we were on air there. Jeez Louise, I'm so wrapped up in the fan support and the game here.
Well, this has been an emotional battle. There's no two ways about that. I mean, the women's match was as dramatic as it comes, and I don't think we're out of the woods here just yet on this one. And Coyote fist pump to boot. He's got fire. Does he may only be 6'4" middle, maybe a bit undersized, but I tell you, when he gets rolling, he can be tough to stop. Can the Coyote. 16-12. Joao Cunha. And he collided with Jake Fleming a little bit earlier. Let's see what he can do. He got a good serve up and over. Westman looking to fire it right back at him. Nigel Nielsen.
Yeah, it's tough right now for the Bobcats when you got Nielsen swinging hot and heavy there with Thiessen on the other side. I mean, it really spreads out the offense. You got one-on-one block there, and Nielsen made him pay.
Well, it's like this big two-headed monster is this Winnipeg Westman offense. And Winnipeg just will not. There you go. Max Brook, bang.
Letting it out. Well, I see now Westman got Christensen and Dornay in the front row. Nielsen and Thiessen in the back row. So the Bobcats need to jump right now on this Westman team.
Max Brook with an error. And he's had a tough time at the service line. There's no two ways about that.
Yeah, he's missed a few tonight. That's 5 or 6 from right now. So we see Zachary Thielman coming back in. He's done a great job serving. A couple aces. Puts a nice spinner in there for the Westmen.
It's a 5-point deficit right now for the Cats.
Good. Well, there's another rotation here for the Bobcats as we see serving sub coming in for Workington. We got the Red Baron, Ryland Metcalf coming in to serve. Again, we got Klitsch in the front row with Coop and Dornay. So the two big guns are in the back row. Nielsen with the pipe, and then Thiessen with the C-ball. So good hard serve here. Probably keep Klitsch off the net. I guess he'd go back to Thiessen because why not? You guys have been on fire.
Red Baron with a good serve. In the middle they went. Bobcats keep it alive off the net. They're going to have to go free ball, though, for Winnipeg. And that one gets put right through that window of opportunity. And the Westmen make the Bobcats pay for it for leaving a little bit of an opening.
Yeah, it's a big kill there. Dornay, he's got a few kills, 6 or something on the night tonight. So anything to get of him is just gravy. Now we see Thiessen back in that front row. Expect a lot of him. I see we got the old Phantom Jeremy Davies Sweat wipe up going on. Guy did it all the time, so every 2 points.
Yeah, the two teams will do it all over again Saturday at the Duckworth. The Westmen can win this one. It's a big step towards hosting that playoff pool.
Boy, yeah. I don't know what's going to happen here.
And Klisch with the serve. Fleming to Electro. No dice on that one. Another point, Winnipeg starting to cook here at 20-14.
Yeah, Yahtzee on that one there for Thiessen. Heard old Mayor Bowman not running for another term, so maybe old Daniel Thiessen put his name in the ring. He might get a lot of votes.
Well, here he is, Philip Lauder. Unbelievable he was on February 11th and 12th. Against the Manitoba Bisons, Bobcats got 2 big wins out there. 23 kills, hit .356, 3 aces, 6 blocks, 7 digs, 5 setter. February the 12th, 19 kills, he hit .586, 2 aces, 4 blocks, 6 digs, 4 set win. Overall in the season, Dr. Phil hitting .374, good for second in the conference in that statistical category. And the most impressive part in his first year.
Yeah, guy's got a bright future. Bobcats, a lot of good success from their international players. Right from the beginning when we got the old Aussie influx. And we got some Europeans now coming in. Got South Americans. Coming all over the place we got these players from.
So Klisch with the serve at Cunha. Fleming on the move and on the run. Goes to Electro. Off the hands of Picklick. Kept alive by Brandon. Rally's starting to pick up a little bit of momentum here. It was Picklick one more time. Diving at it was Brook. Can Electro finish it off? No. And that window slam right shot on them. Trying the other side, and Cunha puts it out of play.
Well, you got to go down swinging, and that's what Cunha's doing there, so can't really blame him for that one. Yeah, it would have been nice that one in. Bobcats down by a touchdown here as Westmont are looking to clinch this in 4.
21-14. The serve. Out she goes.
That helps. That helps a lot.
Serving now for the Bobcats, number 9, Jake Fleming.
So Jake Fleming. See what he can do from the service line. Got it up and over. Blocked by Brandon, and must have been a collision right near the... They're going to award the point for the Bobcats. Just got to hope no one got hurt on that play. It's a miracle it doesn't happen more often, PT.
Yeah, it's... I mean, you're jumping at the net. The invisible line is trying to keep you on your side, and you're right. It should happen more often, but glad it doesn't.
The Snake with the serve at Nigel Nielsen. Kind of handcuffed him, but just a little bit. There's Philip Lauder. Yeah, let's raise the roof.
Oh, don't turn your back on this one. Keep that set tuned in. Bobcats on a 3-point run here. So we can keep it rolling here with Jake Grizzly Adams, Flemings.
So the serve is up and away. Controlled by Winnipeg. And a block. Joao Cunha. The fireworks going off with the Brazilian bulldozer.
Right there. Well, there's 4 in a row now. Bobcats figuring out a little bit. I got Klisch in the back row there. Been going heavy Thiessen here. Wouldn't be surprised if it goes Dornay on the back set here.
Fleming with the serve. Went at Picklick. Back to Thiessen again. And this time he gets it.
Yeah, that was a great high shot. Carved it right back into that corner. Westman can breathe a sigh of relief. Brings Nielsen now to the front row. A little more dynamic offense here for the Westman.
22-18. Oh, handcuffing the Cats. No choice but the issue of free ball for Winnipeg, and this could mean trouble.
You called it, Crayston. Give a free ball to them, and they just flip it to Thiessen. What's that, his 70th kill tonight? So guys on fire.
The serve went at Liam Knorr. Electro able to track it down. And stays on the Brandon side, still alive. 23-19. Don't go anywhere. Don't doze off now. Come on. Stay with us here, people. Come on, we got to grind here. 23-19. Into the mesh it went. 24-19. Potential match point on the way.
Yeah, just like that, G. Willie Fashion calls a timeout.
So tomorrow, Canada West men's and women's basketball action, 6 and 8 o'clock. Manitoba Bisons will be here. Then on Saturday, just the men's team in action. And that'll wrap up all home games for basketball. Then they all go to a tournament. So there's no playoff series, no best of 3s or 5s. They all go to one massive tournament.
Yeah, I forget I was talking to assistant coach Brett Knorr of the men's basketball team. And don't really know where they're headed to. I think it was like Calgary, Lethbridge,
Calgary,
like
Lethbridge. Yeah, I believe the women's one's Lethbridge, and I believe the men's is Calgary, or it could be the direct opposite, or that could be totally incorrect.
Yeah.
So at this point in the night, don't believe anything I say.
Yeah, never do, I never will.
Paxton Coop serving. Liam Knorr, Jake Fleming, Cunha. Can he keep it alive? Cannot. And that'll do it. 25-19 Winnipeg Westman Road Warriors picking up a huge win here tonight. And they get another step closer to clinching the East Division crown, which will come with the opportunity to host a playoff series against 3 other conference teams. Thanks a lot for joining us tonight. For PT, everybody in the production truck, the camera people, love you all. 25-19. T. Cray signing off from the Healthy Living Center.